Hey guys, my name is System, this is Valheim, and today we're going to do a mod spotlight on a mod for Valheim called Epic Loot. Looks pretty awesome, looks pretty cool. It basically what it does is adds a loot system in the game, not much unlike I guess Diablo or Path of Exile, any game that has like various levels of loot, like epic, legendary, you know what I mean, that kind of deal, right? And they also gives them random effects, and it looks really rad, and I really want to try this out. This is one of the first mods I've seen so far that actually adds content to the game, and yeah, it just looks really cool because I'm pumped for future mods like this. Now, if you guys end up liking this video, please hit that like button. If you really like it, hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated, but even more so in this video, that is more important, mostly because I need to see if you guys are actually interested, right? If you guys are actually interested in mods for Valheim, then I will know by looking at the videos analytics, you know, in a couple days, that I need to make more of these videos, right? I need to get them out. Also, if there is interest, I'll go ahead and do I guess some videos on how to install the mod loaders, which are kind of important. But for now, I'm just going to put links down the video. So, pretty cool, pretty awesome. We'll take a look-see, and yeah, we'll take a look at this mod. What is Epic Loot, and what does it do? Well, what it does is adds drops to your world that are 4 different rarities, right? So, basically, all those rarities can have increased amount of effects on them of, I guess, increased amounts of strength, right? So there's 4 different levels. I think it starts at magic. It goes to rare, epic, and legendary. So as you're going around the world and fighting mobs, just even regular mobs like this shield here, I actually got this off a Grey Dwarf. Has no movement speed penalty. So basically, I can run around this thing just like it was the normal shield, even better than normal shield. It's like my hands were empty. Like, there's nothing in my hands right now as far as the stamina is concerned, right? So, pretty cool there. Also found this. I think this one was off a boar. A stone axe, weight reduced by minus 75%, and max durability increased by 75%. So, just a really good kind of early axe to get you going. And this was just from killing just regular mobs, right? So, just as I was building this little structure here. You also find them in chests, right? So over here, you have a stone axe. This one actually has +4 slashing in it. And this was just spawned in here. It's actually why I built the base here, just so we could see that really easily. So as you're going around the world, you'll find these things and get these things. One disclaimer here is that if you load this up in a world that you've already played in, any area that's already been generated will not have these magic items in the chest. You have to go to new areas and generate those chests to be able to get the drops in them, right? So that is kind of how that works there. So you're going to need a lot of this stuff here too. And I'm going to kind of show you too, just how you can just, do I even have cheat mode on? Let's go to I am a cheater. There we go. And let's go to debug mode, just so I can demonstrate this stuff really easy. And then we'll go ahead and spawn in some Grey Dwarfs, right? Grey Dwarf, right? Let's do that. And let's do 100. And let's just kill them. There we go. Let's wait for them to drop all their loot. You can see there, they got some loot drops, right? So we got some decent little loot drops here. Looks like they're all of the same variety. I don't know like if the regular mobs can spawn the more rare ones or not, or if it's just real low rate. I really haven't done that very much, or much testing to be honest, but let's go ahead and drop this stuff. We do not need any of that. So we got ourselves, I guess, a shield, block improved by 17%. Got ourselves some lightning damage, so you can get damage on them. You can also get improved parrying, which is actually awesome. You can get tools that are enchanted as well. Reduced attack stamina use. I don't know about that one. Durability is nice on it. Weight reduce is nice. Got ourselves a bow. Movement speed penalty removed on a bow, which is really nice. And a weightless knife. And what is this here? Stamina reduced by 50% and weightless. So basically, as you're going around the world and just fighting, killing things, looking in chests, you'll find these things, right? And that'll be how you get it when you start the world. You won't have access to the really good ones till mid to late game, right? So especially late game for the very top ones, right? Because you need a lot of these to kind of progress. So I'm going to kind of demonstrate exactly what you do here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and grab us a forge, right? Let's go ahead and grab one of them. Do I have it on free mode? I do now. Let's go ahead and set it to free mode. There you go. I don't need this. I need this here. First thing you'll need is a forge, but after you have the forge, you have some certain cores, a little bit of copper, and you can make this here. It's called an enchanter. Allows sacrificing and enchanting magic items at a forge, does not upgrade the forge's level. So this is kind of like the main thing from the mod. There is another one of these too, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet. Allows augmenting magic items at the forge, does not upgrade the forge's level. But I haven't been able to unlock any recipes. Maybe I need crystal. Maybe I'll try that before the end of the video. because I think that's supposed to be the one. There's supposed to be one to be able to take, I think still on the to-do list for the mod, but it says you can basically take a magic item, upgrade it to, say, a rare. You know what I mean? Take it to the next level, but I haven't been able to figure that one out yet. But anyway, once you have this in range of the forge, you have 2 more tabs now. You have a sacrifice tab, so all that stuff up there, we can sacrifice it. And we have a enchant where we don't have anything yet. You can also repair this stuff normally, so it's all completely normal. Just repair it for free, no cost there. You can also upgrade all this stuff too, as long as you have the mats, right? So nothing different there. It's all normal upgrades. I think they should probably change this. Upgrading these should be a little more expensive. I will say this about this mod too. Early game, it's not that powerful. By mid to late game, it gets really powerful. And you may want to add a mod on top of this to actually make it so you can change the difficulty of your world. Because it could get pretty easy. Just throwing that out there. But it's still fun. And if you're just late game and want to have something extra to kind of do in your world, this is a pretty good option. So that is a thing. So to kind of unlock the actual enchanting, right? What you're going to have to do is grab some of the stuff here and start sacrificing it. So let's go ahead and get this wood tower shield. This one's going to give us dust and regents. I think all armors give you regents. I think everything gives you dust, I think, right? Yeah, everything gives you dust. And the weapons and tools are going to give you essence, right? So that's kind of the materials you're going to get from them. So there you go. On top of that, you're also going to need heads, right? So I'm going to go ahead and grab our ether. There you go. Then some neck, I guess. Something like that. Something that would be the first level, right? So let's go ahead and grab that. Go to sacrifice. These guys are going to give you magic shards, right? So that is another component we need. And then we also have the, I guess, boss trophies, right? Gives you a reason to farm bosses. Basically, you're going to need, I think, one of these rune stones for every enchant that you do. So if you want to enchant something at the magic level, you're going to need at least one of these rune stones. So you can't get these, I guess you can't get this level any easier. You have to kill higher level bosses to get the higher level ones, or you can actually upgrade them kind of like through a series of things, right? So I could farm a whole bunch of ethers to get, I guess, one rare, you know what I mean? And then I can do the same thing with the, I guess, the epics and the legendaries. I think Yagluth actually drops legendaries. I think he actually drops 3. I'm curious about that now. I think he drops a ton of them. The boss before him may drop the legendaries as well, because there's actually 5 bosses, right? Yeah, right there. Yeah, he actually gives you 3. So you can do 3 legendary chants, as long as you have all the rest of the mats. And the other mats might actually be harder, to be honest. But anyway, that's cool. Go ahead and drop that off. So basically, now that we have all the base level mats for this level, right? This is just for this level. We've actually unlocked the ability to make a magic item. We can actually upgrade these here, which we don't really have much yet. Let's go ahead and actually get an item kind of appropriate to the level, right? We'd have something like probably a club, right? Let's go, we can hunt down club. What else? Yeah, there's club there. Let's go ahead and make that. There you go. Go to enchant. Now, we can actually do this really easily. We don't have enough mats, but I'm going to fix that in a second. Apparently, we can do legendary too. Wait, no, I can't. Oh, it's just because I got these in my inventory. It's telling me I can. So apparently, that's what actually unlocks the recipes then. So the rune stones actually tell you the recipes. These ones, if you pick them up, they don't unlock the recipes. That's what that looks like there. So that's good information. But you also see this here. I guess on the magic one. The chance for 1 effect is 80%. 2 effects is 18. 3 effects is 2. But you get all the way over to legendary. So there's actually like 4 tiers, right? The first 3 effects on this are guaranteed. Then you have an 80% chance for 1 more effect, right? Then for 5 effects, 18. 6 effects, 2%. So super, super rare to get the 6 effects, but definitely something not going to happen, right? So you can have a massive amount of effects on a weapon or tool, which is pretty insane because it get kind of out of whack really cool. Really easy, but like I said, you need a lot of these mats. So I'm going to use a cheat here to actually get me mats because let's go to, what is it called? I think it's magic mats. Is this what it is? Yeah, there we go. We just got a whole bunch of the mats. This is going to give us a whole bunch of the levels of the mats just to speed this up. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's drop off some of these too because I don't need them all on me. Let's just make some room, right? There we go. And sweet. So now we have a whole bunch of mats. We have all the enchanting unlocked, which is really cool. And now if I want to enchant, say, my tunic, I can just go hit enchant. There you go. It's going to make a really loud sound. I'm going to have to deal with that in editing. Stamina reduced by 25. We got the 3 on it, so we got pretty lucky. Stamina regen by 13% and gain poison resistance. So that one's actually pretty good. Also, the stamina regen is awesome. Also, I'm pretty sure Like right now, what are we at for stam? Let's check here for a second. Right there. So we got about that much. If I go ahead and actually equip that thing. Oh, is it already equipped? Wait a sec. No, where's the enchanted one? I just enchanted this, didn't I? What am I missing? Is it right in front of my face? I thought I just... Yeah, it's blue, right? Is that actually, like, instant? Okay, it is. It's instant. So, yeah, the bar just got shorter. I want to get that down for a second. Just so I can see if it, like, adds it automatically, or if it actually has to regen. That's actually what I'm curious. Let's do this. I'm going to run in circles for a second. I know this is kind of ridiculous, but I'm going to do it. There you go. Then we're going to go ahead and equip that thing. Oh, it just instantly filled it up. That's actually a little abusable. They may have to fix that. Yeah, it looks like it automatically tags that on right away. So you could, like, probably take your armor on and off and get free stamp. But anyway, pretty cool, pretty awesome. That's really cool. And we can also do the same thing with weapon, right? So I can go ahead and say club, right? Want to make a rare club this time. Go ahead and grab that puppy. Boom. Different sound, really loud. Adds +5 slashing damage, which is really nice. And backstab, not really great on this one. But still pretty cool, right? So the slashing damage is pretty beefy on that, right? So what is the actual damage on this thing now? Slash. That's funny too. You got the slashing damage on a club. That's actually a pretty good one. But you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just enchanting things now, getting random effects. So you can't control it at all, from my understanding. It's just completely random. But I can go ahead and say, let's go make something really good here. What would be a good thing to try on? Let's try like a black metal or a froster. Froster is like my favorite. I know everyone else likes the porcupine, but I love the froster. But anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can enchant that. Go ahead and grab a epic on this one. There you go. Legendary hoe. Stamina increased by 30. Whoa, I made a hoe? I totally grabbed the wrong one. Our hoe, what could our hoe do? Stamina regen, indestructible, and weightless. That's actually a pretty legendary hoe, not gonna lie. Not really what I want to do. And you may want to make sure you don't actually do this in real life. I guess if you messed up, you would have to do this, right? This is something you could always do to cancel upgrades and stuff. Go like this, and that. Then as it's going, hit it again, and it stops it. So if you ever mess up a craft, like I've done it several times, where I want to upgrade something, but instead I craft it, I waste resources. So if you ever do that to yourself, yeah, just make sure you hit that again. Don't panic. Just go, oh yeah, do that. I didn't notice it though. But anyway. Right now, we've got ourselves a magic froster with 2 piercing damage. Now, like I said, I'm not sure about the other one, right? So I'm not sure about this here. I may fool around for a couple minutes. I went to their forum, I guess on Mod Nexus, and I didn't actually see exactly how the augmenter works or anyone really talking about it. But it looks like it's supposed to be around this too, right? So it has the little connection lines, right? And I don't see any functionality at all. Or anything special in upgrade. I kind of expected something special in upgrade for this one. But maybe I need to unlock something else to get those recipes unlocked. I'll have to take a look at that in a little bit. So I went ahead and fooled around with the mod for a few minutes. I can't figure out the augmenter at all. So I'm not really sure exactly how that one works. I don't see anything in like anywhere for it. You know what I mean? I don't see any extra buttons. I was really expecting an upgrade. Maybe not be though. Or enchant maybe. I'm not really sure where it would be to actually upgrade them up to the next level tiers. It is still on the to-do list, not only just on the website, but also on the GitHub. So it is not there, but that may be to just upgrade the enchants themselves. Maybe I have something wrong. If anyone knows how to do it, just let me know. Then I'll put it down in a pinned comment at the top of the video, exactly how to do it. So not really sure how to do that. But one thing you can do here, let's go to here. You can actually spawn in the items too. What is it? Magic item, I think. Magic item. I think I just do that. And that just gives you a complete random one, right? So I just got myself black metal tower shield, legendary, reduced block stamina, health increase 45, you gain frost resist, block improved 23%. That's a really good one. Gain fire resist. Then I made myself a set of armor too. I just loaded this stuff in really easily. Then enchanted it. So that's pretty cool. And then there's also a couple other things here. So if you actually want to kind of just play with the mod, right, and spawn some things in, you go magic item, then you go to legendary. There you go. Then you need to know the item ID. Like I think the porcupine is mace needle, I think is what it's called. There you go. And I can do, say, 20 of them. Yeah, that's it there. There you go. Got myself a whole lot of maces, and I can just fool around with them. Look which one's good, you know what I mean? Grab which one I want and kind of go ham with it. So if you just want to play with the mod and kind of figure out, see if it's something you really want to use, you can do stuff like this, kind of just fool around with it for a bit, and have a little bit of fun with that. Got some pretty good ones here, though. Look at this, man. So this mod is really fun. It's going to be really cool. Oh, look at this one. Parry plus 19. 16 piercing damage. Ooh, physical. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. That is a really good weapon right there. That one is actually pretty beast. But if you just want to fool around for a bit and try it out, see how it works, see if it's something you want to maybe throw in your world with your server, with your friends, definitely something you could do. And yeah, you could at least do the enchanting for now. I'm sure in time, if this thing is not working, it will be before long, because it seems to be updated on a fairly regular basis. But pretty cool mod all around. I think it does add a good amount of content. Good amount of content. Like I said, you're probably going to need a difficulty mod. Be nice if he threw it into the actual mod itself. Maybe some options to be able to change the difficulty somehow, because it is going to kind of trivialize the game after a while, after you get some of these really OP stuff, right? So even now, I'm pretty good shape. Stamina-wise, like, I have no issues, you know what I mean? I have a bar like that, not even eating food, right? So yeah, pretty insane, pretty awesome, but really amazing mod. And I was really happy to try it out. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.